Well, I've assumed I should always do this video before this, even though I've made many verbal tenacities towards the powers that try to manipulate and control and architect reality. Whether or not you control Apple or IBM, I wonder. I truthfully, within my being, wonder if you think your computer system is more powerful than the heart of an immortal. Can I calculate at 45 zillion billion trillion miles a second? I don't even know what that means. How fast does energy work? How fast does time work? How fast do you work? What is why is it always how things work? Why is it not how things love? I'll leave you with that for a minute or two. Or a moment. Or a lifetime. Could you imagine things that you cannot imagine? Let me rephrase that into the same. I'm gonna say rephrase it. I could say the same thing and it confuse people, but could you imagine what you can't imagine? Could you speak what you don't know how to speak? Could I speak in English the words that were Spanish if you didn't know that the verb went before the noun? That's the. I might know the same words, but I don't know how to produce them. Hmm. The troubling thing is for most people is that time goes on. It's an elongated thing and it's an instantaneous thing. It goes on forever. I'm not here to tell you what to do or how to do it, although you might hear in some of my songs and statements and the way that I speak that you should do it this way, you should do it that way. But I do know that, hey, maybe there is a better way. There's no reason to blast through mountains. There's no reason to walk over them. You could go around them. See, there's a third way. But there's a fourth way, which you could get a helicopter. There's a fifth way you could just get in a jet, and there's a sixth way you could just. Why are you in the north? In the warmth of the south. And there's a seventh way where you could just like let's swim with the dolphins. And there's an eighth way which is like let's go underground. There's a ninth way where it means you could just swim. It seems as people have lost touch with their capacity to do what they want while simultaneously doing a good deed. I can do what I want any day, right? You can do what you want, but sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's indifferent. But people have lost the capacity to really focus on talking some shit, being real, and also inspiring people's lives. And my focus for at least 10,000 millennia has been to talk truth, affect people's heart in a positive way, and to make people not to make them. That's a really strong word, to help them, to assist them in seeing light through the darkness, because we all came out the darkness. Dark is real. Dark is dark is where we came from. How do you think a seed grows? You put it in the ground and you bury it. I was buried for a very long time. I'm not buried anymore. So I share the wisdom and the knowledge the same way that a tree or a flower will share the knowledge of the seed. So I seed the world. I'm a seeder. Ceder, or Seeder. A cedar. Do you know what cedar is? The cedar wood? It's connected to Saturn. Oh, you can call, oh, now I'm a Satanist, now I'm Saturn, now I'm a time keeper. Who the fuck cares? We try to, you bring people up to this level, this happenstance. We drink cordials because we're cordial. We talk in an indifferent way. We see everything as the same thing. Light is the same as the dark. Did I start with the? I apologize for starting with the heavy shit and going backwards. So a flower is the same as a butterfly. The butterfly is the same as the bee. The bee is the same as the tree. The tree is the same as the coyote. The coyote is the same as the elephant. The elephant is the same as the human. The human is the same as the tires in the car that you have. The car that you have is the same as, fill in the blanks. Put anything you want there. But when it's all becoming centered in the moment, in what you think time is, until you become yourself, you find gems. You have found a gem in your eye. You find a Mercurian pattern. The pattern is fucking stable. Why do you think they take mercury and stick it inside of a tube and stick it in your mouth? So take your temperature. Because we know, certainly, are you hot, are you cold, are you or are you stagnant? Are you not? It, spit it out if it ain't right. You better be hot or you better be cold. Pick one. Pick a direction. Walk up the ladder, or fall off the ladder. I don't know. Chutes and ladders. Go down the slide and go, woohoo! Or walk up the ladder. We all do it. I've been up and down ladders. I've been slides. I've actually walked. Do you remember when you were a kid and you were really super hyper intelligent? You could walk up a slide. Wah 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 wah. Is it the wrong way? Would it be like you'd start in the other direction? So I wonder how people perceive the world, as if they don't know that language, the articulation, which is uh, articulation is how you angle things. Is an articulate. I'm an articulate. You should be an articulate. As you amass a center of gravity, and gravity is just, that's a bad word for it, but a center of a self, you'll find a way to construct references to what the center spoke is. Spoke gives you wheels, and if you have all of the spokes, usually you need spoken folk, which is 12 of them. You can do that by yourself. You can do that with 11 friends. You can do it with 12 friends if you're really tenacious with it. So you find the things, you find the ideas. It doesn't have to be a thing. It doesn't have to be outside of you. It's always inside of you. And all of your organs and all of your mind. And how does that feel? Have you noticed the sound? Not me. So you would go and well, you wouldn't go anywhere. See this is the dilemma with being well spoken or perfectly spoken. There's not a perfectly spoken person because everyone's trying to adjust for the shocks, the dramas, and the wheels and the tires, and they're as they're driving around, and they're going left, they're going right, they're going straight, they're taking the straight and narrow path. They're too busy, they're too focused on what's right in front of them and not looking around them. This is why uh, we walk and we take the bus. It's called bus driver. The bus driver drives, and you just look around. You see the people. You notice the bus driver, and you notice the things that are beyond you, and you go, hey, I'll get off the next stop. We're gonna get off here. It's basically a coagulation of elements. When you were born, when you were birthed, either way, no matter how you look at it, you have all of it in you. I'll sit here and just relax until someone comes in here and says hello. Say what up, Zen. We'll see. I'll sit here and relax. Welcome. Welcome back. Welcome back, Cotter. What is this? There's two of you in here? Yes. Lucian, Super Champion. Good to see you guys. Flex. Flex is in the building always. I had the most amazing night tonight with a friend of mine. And we about to buy out the fucking town in a second. Because rancid people that treated us like shit for no reason at all. I'm gonna save this for another time, but I'm gonna tell you a story. Flex Luther, yes, the Lutherans, or the Luciferians, Lightbringers. Yeah, so we can turn things on. Look at that. Look what you just did. See, the thing is, you're not supposed to own anything. You're supposed to control everything. I've never owned anything. I'm indiscriminate. I don't have any discrimination towards anyone, and neither should you. Everyone is your family. Everyone is your friend. Everyone is part of what you are. It's pieces, bits, and decimal points, and the rest of the numerology and the astrological charts. Who did what? Hey Lucy, We've chatted before. You can, if you want the whole thing, you can holler at me. You know how to get a hold of me. Yes, we are. Yes, thank you, thank you. We are the center of all things. And get a little closer. If I am, and you are, and we are, then you are. Where's the center of you? We don't speak from outside of us. We speak from inside of our own being. We are being. We're bringing light to people. I know a lot of people say, Zen, you're speaking in the dark, but my voice is the sound of light. I'm not saying that I'm more equipped or more valuable, but we are the thing, the entity, the idea, the force, the power. We are the soul force, brethren and sisterin. We're the magicians. We're the ancient ones. We're all this. We speak in ways that other people cannot. And I will never apologize for my laughter, but this is just the way I laugh. I laugh in many ways. I speak in many ways. The same way that when you walk does anybody remember the land of the funny walks? This is a funny talk. I can't wait to tell you guys a story about what happened this evening. I probably won't repeat it because I'm not putting anybody in blast. But certainly without question, this land is not my land. They say this land is my land, this land is your land. No, this land is our land. Like, we share this. Consequently, what occurs for people that don't respect themselves and respect the people around them, the lifespan becomes shorter and shorter. And we go, because we know how to breathe. Anyways, I just want to say hello, and hopefully there's one person in the room, or maybe two, that wants to, or desires to, or just so happenstance. Oh, look at, there's another person here, or a product of their environment, or someone that wants to produce environments. I produce environments. I am a Godhead. I am all things. I am nothing. I'm all of this. Say that to yourself. I am nothing. I am everything. I am nothing. I am everything. That's your meditation. I am nothing and I am everything. Shuffle. Say this with me. You don't have to type it. You could just say it to yourself. I am nothing. I am everything. I am nothing. I am everything. And just do that right inside of your mind. Because we're mindful of the things that we allow out of our mouths. So here's the meditation. I'm gonna walk on the other side. A whole lot of fools and jokers out here. We're enjoying the middle. Thank you. See, hey, super champion, you an amazing cat, man. This is exactly what I'm saying. So I'm gonna walk inside. When I come back out here, I would like the people, the community, the real ones, and the fake ones too, to come back to center point, which is your self. What is important, and what do you desire? What is it that really ah? Because tomorrow you might not be here, and I might not be here, and our friends, our family, our foes, our enemies might not be here. So what do you want? What is it? Give me. Well, you don't have to give me anything. I'm gonna take it because it's mine. So I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna just allow you guys and you women and you goddesses and you gods and you to remember where you came from. See, part of the water family. And then when you're done with being water family, you can be an air family. When you're done with being an air family, you could be a fire family. And when you're done with being a fire family, you could be an earth family. And then you can go back through and you could loop it around. But right now, this is fire family. So you could fire it up, and I'm gonna go inside and I'm gonna let you meditate. And when I come back, hopefully y'all are here. It'll take me about 1 minute 37 seconds, and we'll have a little. No, we'll have a larger. We'll have a much more comprehensive conversation on condensation of how water produces reality. It's going to take about um, 80 seconds more because I have to find a charger for this phone, and it's inside. And it's dark in there, but I can see in the darkness. Well, we're back. All I have to do is find a way to plug this in to this phone, and it's ready to go. What I'm going to do is allow you and you and because I don't know, because I've made videos where there's 0 people in the room and there's 30 people, and it said there's 30 people and there's 0 people. I don't know. So I'm gonna answer your questions. And here we go. Super champion Lucian. Here, we better fire it up. You ready? Ask ask away. See, as soon as Lucianne put fire starter on here, you hear around, you hear a bunch of cooling agents. uh, are you asking what is, or are you just? Oh, you made a statement. Best way to? Well, what it do? Synchron, what's up? Love is, hate is, magnanimous is, uh, the the perpetrator in the dark, the epiphany in the light, recluse. Hey, Cephal, what color is your eyes? Are they the same color? Is your left eye and your right eye the same color? Cephal, I'm gonna take a shot for you. Yeah, I love you too, man. Yeah, I mean, love is a thing. I love you and I fucking hate you and I adore you and I find you as the same thing that I am. The thing is, finding something is looking for something. I don't look for anything. I've never had to go look for anything. The more I look, the more I cannot find. The more I am, the more you are. I would find it a little bit unnerving if someone laughed the way that I do with this. Uh, I don't know what it is. It's just what comes out of me. Because it's. Am I the. Synchron said, am I the only one? I'm the only one on here illegally drunk. Haha. But I'm a magician. So, Synchron, you a magician? It's if someone said don't laugh like that, I would laugh like that more. But I don't laugh like the way that I laugh, and I don't speak the way I speak because someone wants me to or doesn't want me to. I don't. I don't, and I do care, and I don't, and I do want to, and I don't, and I do participate, and I am what I am, and therefore I am. I am the Son of God. I am the Son of Satan. I am. To some people, I am a demon. To some people, I am the heart of their life. There's nothing that all of us, in every moment in time, people will hate you and people will love you. I thought there was a time that some way we could figure out how to love each other and be each other's teachers and brethren and sistren and be each other's magicians and show the path. But there is no path. The path to where? Where is anyone going? Are you trying to find the light? Has anyone? Everyone's looking for the light. They say, But then they say, don't go to the light, Carrie Ann, don't go to the light. Has anyone searched out the darkness? Let me try this again. Everyone's looking for the light, but have you ever searched out the darkness? I am what I am, and that's all I can be. I am me, I am free, and I am the things that I am. I am the ideas that I am. I can't tell you what to be. I can't tell you how to be. My internet, hold on. Hey, Lucian. My internet just went out when you did flex. Just got it hacked. Rolls his eyes, the technology laughing. People. Yeah. Lucian, it's always good to talk to you. It's always good to see you here. Mini script, macro script. As above, so below. Now you ain't a mini script, Lucy. Come on, your name is already Lucianne, so you already know. You're Lucy. Lucy is fire. Watch, Lucy is fire. It's the reason they say that one candle can light 1,000 candles, 1,000,000 candles. One match can light your mind aflame. The flame keepers are much different. There is no short answer. It's an immediate answer. It's immediate. It's immediacy. But yeah, but thank you, Synchron. Thank you, Synchron. Yeah, there is no one searching for the darkness because as soon as you find the darkness, if you look for the darkness, someone will hand you. That's why if you listen to certain kinds of music, they'll say lighter, light it up, light it up. One little flame, one little candle, one little match. Match. Match means what? It means light something aflame. It means I'm the same as you. Aren't we all the same? Hmm. Darkness is peaceful. Yeah. The dilemma with the darkness and sleeping during the darkness is we don't sleep. See, when people they say stay woke, be awake, they don't know what that means because they say that they. It's not a they. They're part of us. Yet they have not figured out what darkness is because they don't know how to. The people that are always going like love and light, those people will not walk in the darkness and go, welcome. I'll walk you to the darkest places and say welcome. Come join us because we're already part of the light, so we can walk anywhere we want. Mm. Synchron. The sin of the chronos, or the chronos. Like what time is sin? Sin is time. If you sit there in the middle, you could never have time. Time is made up of sin or sine waves or what it is to be off of the beaten path. The beaten path is here's the beaten path. That's the beaten path. People been burping up the same dumb shit for years. I'm tired of listening to it. So what I do, yeah, I don't know what I do. What do you think I do? What do you think you do? What do you think do is? What do you think do is? Do. Hey, what do you do? I'm gonna get really esoteric on this shit. Dew is DEW, which is DO, which means water. Water that rises. We're mystics. Mystics. We rise. We've been risen from the grave of the darkness. And then we give everyone the light. Synchron. I don't know. I've never met anyone that doesn't have post-traumatic stress disorder. I might be the king ultimatum of that. Although I know people have been through more stressful situations than I have, because stress will cause you to become um, the. How do you think a crystal works? If you put pressure on a crystal, it reverberates to other crystals. You part of the crystal grid. It's to allow the energy that we have to be given freely to everyone else that might find themselves in a dark room listening to. Have you ever done a dark room meditation? Have you ever done Montauk Chia? Have you ever done those? How do you see into the dark? How do you dream a better dream? How do you see a better world? You have to close your eyes first. Like if you were to listen to the sound of the crickets, if you were to listen to the sound of my voice, if you were to listen to the sound of the. Here you go. Wow, 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 wow. Wow, 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 wow. See, you hear that in the background? Hmm. It's a fabulous, entertaining evening to have all of you here. Okay, here, I'm a super champion. I'm going to say what's the best if you say to someone who has PTSD. Here, let me set myself up correctly here. um, we've all been through troubling situations. We've all been through the gambit, the uh, hmm, the frogs, and the turtles. We've all been Aquarius and Aquemini. We've all been behind and in front of bars. We've all enslaved and been enslaved. We've all been completely recluse, and we've all been calm and collected. And but, but, if you find yourself without breath, what you do is you just use your mind to harness the breath. And you find yourself again here, back at the beginning. And that's called the Ancient Aurochs, the AA. Or you could say the Originals. Or the. Well, you don't gotta say the before everything. That's something that people. In the beginning, the start of the story, at the end. No, that's not how you start and finish a story, because the story doesn't start and it doesn't end. That would be called the alpha and the omega. the beginning and the end. So most people that know me call me Ayo. I'm the beginning and the end. And so must be you as well. Because you're the well knowledge in the spring. The well is where you get water from. The well. And you get water from the spring. So you give them more like water, 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 water. Just drink that shit. And then you start to cycle it. And you become this thing, this entity, this idea that everyone knows, but has a hard time just going, how do I do this? How do I do this? hmm. Cycles is cyclones. Do you know what a cyclone does? Do you know what tornadoes do? They don't attack things that are natural. They attack things that are unnatural. Go look up Dan Winter. Dan Winter's work talks about how if there is a hurricane, a cyclone, or a tornado, it will eat, 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 eat up things that are destroying the environment. They don't, those things do not and cannot hurt the origins, the heart of the world. The heart of the world is where you came from, and that's what you are. That's what you are being. That's how you continue to exist. Because without your heart, without your mind, without your ability to speak truth, you don't exist. So people that participate in listening and talking as well, because a lot of you, a lot of us, a lot of me, a lot of you, a lot of what you're being and becoming, we're all the same thing. We just continue to inspire people in a way that, well, it fucking sucks sometimes. It sucks sometimes that your parents sucked. It sucks sometimes that your government lied to you. It sucks sometimes, well, all the time, but that your school system, just lied to you about everything. But you know what? That made you a stronger person for it. It made you a stronger god for it. It made you a stronger goddess. And what's the difference between a god and a goddess? Des. Do you know what the most powerful creature is? Here, I'm gonna wait for a couple of responses here from the 6 people in the room. What is the strongest creature on the planet, on the plane, on the realm? What's the strongest creature? Where do we all come from? What are you made of? A mother. A mother? Or what about the mother? So, Lucienne. See, I told you was Lucy. See, you thought you didn't have flame in you. Your name is Lucy, so you fire already. Lucifer. Everyone thought Lucifer was connected to a man. Lucifer was a woman. Lucy was a woman. Yeah, Lucifer was a woman. And what do you think? What do you think Venus is? Yeah, poop. While I've been awake, I don't know if you said that to be joking or to be, um, but yes, that's correct. Yeah, shit is where we came from. Like when you were born and when the mother just birthed you, She shit the soil everywhere, and if you were actually part of the process, not you, but like the whole being, they didn't snip it off and like you say, hey, you're part of this android world. Is that Chrono? What's up, man? I'll be there tomorrow. I think tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow in the 8 p.m. range, and I'll invite you to my house. Is that Chrono? Here, one more time. I'm gonna let you all talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna go back inside and make sure that my friends and and I'll see you in about, let's see, how many 83 seconds. That was not 83 seconds, I know. I'm much quicker at that. I'm not quick. I'm not a quip. Well, I'm a quip pro quo, but I'm not quick at making love to people's minds. So what I had to do was go inside and shut off a television show that Ami was sleeping to, and she was listening to one of the most amazing shows that y'all should check out sometime. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because then you'll get trapped in the environment if you don't know what you're doing to control the environment. Who's in here? Do you know a woman called Master Sarah? Hey, Zach Chrono, do you know a woman called a Master Sarah, or did you can you? Oh no, cause Sarah. I mean, there's no R. There's no H at the end. Zach Chrono. No, there's no H at the end. I'm gonna. My favorite thing that I do when I'm talking to you guys is when I say I'm gonna. I'm gonna do a shot for you guys. Mm. This is a foul ass fucking brand. What is this? I don't know why I would drink it, but I'm gonna do it anyways because I'm just like you. Cheers, cheers, cheers to beers. Mm. The steers. Can I ask everyone a question about the steers? It's called the seers and the steers. The steers have horns, right? Do you know about the steers? How do you steer something? How do you find direction or calculate through the the left, right, up, down? Oh, it's up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Anyone remember that? Up, down, left, right, A, B, select, start. Hey, Zach Chrono, did you ask her if she knew who I was? Hey, what was the shop though? Was it right off of was it right next to the big church? Was it north? Let's see. Was she natty headed black woman or was she a white woman? Is that Chrono? I'll take you to some people that can read your fucking. They'll read your cards. They're very good at it. I've had lots of people that I know in the quarter. You have like it's a 50-50 chance. 306 Charles. Hmm. That might be a good place to go. I don't know people. I don't know people there. I just know people on the streets. You know, and I know people that have when they're not doing it there. Once in a while, they'll go read at one of the shops because they're really good at it. She was white with dreads. I don't know. I'm not sure. 306 Charles. I don't know her like that, so I'm not gonna comment. I'm not gonna. I don't know her like that. I can't comment on people like that. Yeah, cheat codes. Eh, I want real codes. Here's the code. Let's see if I can do this. Should I give it to you in alpha or numerics? If I can get out of my own way, I can give you alpha or numerics, and you can figure out the other direction, and then figure out whose name it is. Hey, Storm Live. Oh well, shit. Tuning out now. Come on, Storm Live. Well, you just came through, so stay around. Stick around for it. You missed everything I said about the natty nappy nasty how happy trappies. Like we speak a lot of different languages out here. I know a lot of different people, so I speak a lot of irrelevance and I speak a lot of fact. I speak only because um, I offer goodness to people, godliness. Yeah, Cephal. What color are your eyes changing? Which direction are they going? Are they going towards dark or towards light? Because they're both fine, and are your eyes changing differently? Like, is your left eye and your right eye adjusting differently? Are you getting darker eyes or lighter eyes? And are you eating more? Are you eating less? Are you staring in the sun? Are you not staring? These are questions that are very valuable to why your eyes are changing color. And more importantly, what exactly is in your mind and what is in your heart. It's the same question. It's the same question as this. Are you behind the gate or in front of it? See, when I speak, I don't calculate what I'm speaking. Lucianne, I know this. I know this. I mean, yeah. Oh, you knew that already. So you Bill Gates? Are you William Gates now? There we go. There it is for you. I feel like there's 5 more minutes. I'm gonna get to the 1 hour mark and be done with this broad. And see, when I say broad, I don't. When I say broadcast, it's not like. Yeah, no, she is very no. I don't know. I don't know. I can't really tell with that one. We playing like high balls, low balls, and who's serving at the bar, who's behind the bar, who's above ratchet, who's ratchet, and who's playing with the tire irons, and who's making sure your life is full of incredulousness or ingenuity. Uh, Zet Chrono, elevators means the evaders of L. The evaders of who is L? Cephal, you're getting lighter eyes. Good, man. Hopefully, I do appreciate my eyes go, like my left eye and my right eye go in different directions for different reasons. So one eye can stay focused. My left eye can stay focused, my right eye can look over there, and my middle eye, the center eye, knows all things. So those are just to confuse people or to show them the light. But the elevator things is how to evade L. Is there any reason to evade the L's, the angles? Shuffle, are there any secrets about the eyes? Well, the eyes secrete, so here, do you want me to do this for you? Your eyes secrete. You said, are there any is there any oh, look at that. You didn't want me to say that, did you? Oh, that's so good. I just moved a little bit, and that's the first time my phone fell off. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna tell you anyways. I'm gonna tell you anyways. You talking to the right one here, or the left one. I'm gonna finish this question. Are there any secrets that you don't know about the eyes? The eyes are, let's see, A, B, C, D, E. Go through it. What number is it? And what does the I mean? Is it EYE or is it the I, meaning dot? Dot on top of. The eyes, if how many eyes are there? Are there three or are there 100? Or are there two or is there one? Start there and then I'll answer that in a second, Shuffle. Super champion. Well, thank you, my friend. Yeah, you already know. It's not because of me. It's because of a friend that I have, or that I'm trying to help into the wide world of sport. I is 9. Hmm. Seems like the end of the numbers. Seems like you've already completed the cycle. Cephal, you completed the cycle. So your name is Cephal, cycle, and my number, the master number, you have a bunch of them, but you really only have 0, which really isn't a number, and you have 1 through 9. And if you took my birth date and all of the shit and all of the things that I've been told, my number is 9. So 7 cannot eat 9. It's 9. 9 is too much for 7 to eat. Bat cats. I think you left out the L, huh? Hmm. So let me scroll back through here and see if I can finish up one of these rather than just give you half of the statement and the idea. So when you say back cats, the reason you left out L is because you want to say back alley cats. So they run the same way that cats run in a bunch. There's a bunch of them. But 7, 8, 9. Well, And then what happens after 7 eats 9? 7 eat 9. 7, 8, 9. Then what do you get to? You get back to 0 again. And what's 0? 0 goes like this. That's how you do that. Dude, Zach Corona, you ain't a tiny dude. That's crazy. I've seen you before. I've talked to you. No, you ain't a tiny dude. What the fuck are you talking about? You stop diminishing yourself. What do you got to be like 9'10"? Like playing professional rugby, playing fucking volleyball. It doesn't even make any sense to me. I've met people that are 5'1" that are stronger than anyone that I've ever met. I've met people that that I've met goddesses that are stronger than gods. What that means, I'm not saying a god is supposed to be stronger. What I'm saying is the extra letters, are extra numbers. If letters are connected to numbers, what is GODDES? God is GD. GODDES is GD. So God is G and D. 7. So G is 7, right? And D is 4. GODDESS, right? So you're going to work with G, D, and S. What's 7? So if I know that R is the 18th letter, QRS. That's the 19th letter. 19 gets back to 0. Alive and awake. How long have you meditated for in one session? Probably. This is gonna go on. I think 18 years. I mean, I'm kidding about that. 18 years to be R and R. I'm not. I'm not an Auroch. I'm not the R. I'm not the 18th letter. I'm not like Rah. But maybe. I just speak when I speak. Speak is spoke. Spoke is the center point that you have a wheel or a will. Your will to do something comes from spoke. The spokes, that come out of the center of the monad. The monad is the center point of all of creation, which is either you could look at it as the sun, you could look at it as Mercury. That's where all of life is created from. The creation mythos. Yes, 5'2". Who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares? I got my ass whooped by someone 5'2" when I beat someone 6'11". You know what I'm saying? Who the fuck cares? You can play. I'm gonna pick if we go and play basketball somewhere. I'm picking you up first, and you playing center. I don't care. We still win anyways. Spokane. All right, all my lovely, all of my. Wait, what exactly? The only thing anyone is scared of is being really hurt, you know. And when you've been hurt as much as we have, we're all injured folk. We've been hurt like other people don't even understand. You can't even comprehend the pain. It's not even our pain because we're empathetic. If you can be empathetic, then you can look at someone and just go, what the fuck? I can feel your pain. It's when you fast, you feel the pangs. Pagns. Pangs. But pangs is pangs. And you know what a window is? It's a window into the light of another person's eyes. It's called a pane of glass. The pane of glass is why I don't have a glass jaw. It's why. It's why. Hear me out for a second. Somebody's gonna say, "Well, you're just putting this shit together." No, I'm telling you. I'm not telling you. I don't know shit. I'm just a goofball, just talking this dumb shit. If the pangs, the fangs, the pains, the glass. Yeah. All right. Lucianne, hear me in, don't hear me out. Hear me inside of yourself. When I come back, we'll see who's left here. I'm gonna go one more round for all of you because it's more fun this way. It's more fun, and I'll have something really insightful, and there it is. Pay attention. Shh. I'd like to first start by saying thank you for enjoying my company and being here while I'm in the midst of, as well as I think all of you are, in between realms on a vacation, and as well answering everyone's questions as Mercury retrograde ended, as the first of the actual new year, as April 1st and the 22nd or 23rd of March, which would be it depends on who you ask or ask. Depends who you talk to about that. You transit signs. You find a different way of being. So, let's see what I can offer you in the next 5 minutes, and then I'm done here. I have to be done. I have to go inside and take a nap because and here's what I'm saying is if you're here and you're listening, congratulations. It's been a pleasure, and I've had fun talking. Hopefully you've had as much fun listening. I can't wait to hear you all speak to me in on your channel or in real life. Like you sit there and you're embodied in yourself beside me in this realm or another one. We can do all that, but right now I'm gonna last one, and we're gonna after this. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I can't give away all the secrets of all the realms. I'm only allowed to do so much. Alive and awake. Hey, cook. There's in New Orleans. There's these great. Never mind. I'll tell you that another time. So I got two last questions. I'll take one more shot for you guys, and then I get the fuck out of here by 1:15. Well, an hour and 15 in. I don't know what time fuck it is. Time fuck. Oh, it's only 11:17. And I'll tell you the story next time about what occurred in this beautiful evening with all of my friends, family, and people that don't recognize it yet. The kooky, the quirky, and the lucid dreams. Nah, I don't know if I'll. We'll see if I can get in there tonight. My lucid dream has already happened for the last hour and 10 minutes. You might think that I'm sitting here in my physical body talking to you, but I'm talking to you because my body is sleeping in the other room. And I'm talking to you through another substrate of myself. Which, did you know what? Can I tell you guys? Oh, here's a secret. Here's a secret. Do you guys want to know a secret? Do you guys want to know a secret? And this is courtesy of someone you all know, but doesn't show up too often. I'm not going to tell you who it is. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready for this? This is courtesy of two people. Okay, here you go. Because the only two people that really want it, Lucy and Super Champion. Here you go. So the word Uber means witch. So when you call an Uber, you're calling a witch, which is fine. But I also know this because of another person. Well, one person put me on some reading, and another person just told me a long time ago. If you say Uber Mensch, you say super witch. Uber Mensch means super witch. But if I say Uber, I'm talking about. So if you call an Uber, you're asking for a witch to come pick you up. That's real. Go fucking figure it out. Go Google it up. So Uber means witch. Now ain't nothing wrong with witches, cause someone you might be listening to speak might be a witch. I might be a wolf. I might be a wolf. I might be a vampire. I might be uh, just a regular human. But the point is, if you understand language just slightly, just a little bit, Uber, Uber. I'll explain that further. Maybe tomorrow. No, I think tomorrow. No, tomorrow I got a lot of shit to do. So maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, because I'm gonna have 2 days of full on. I got some shit to. A witch to come pick me up. Damn, I haven't had a wet dream in a while. So, if Uber means witch, what does the other one mean? So you call Uber, you call a taxi. A taxi means tax. A cab means cab. Cab it comes from the word back. CAB is BAC, so it means back. They're gonna tax you because they're gonna tax you on the cabbie. A witch, which is Uber, and then you have what's the other one? What's the new one? Well, you got a bus, because a bus comes from. Oh man, you get me on buses right now? Nah, we ain't do buses right now. I'll do that for you another time. We ain't gonna do bus downs and all that shit. We can do bust down shorties and all that. No. Don't get me on the fucking all that bullshit. Let me finish up. Let me finish up on the Ubers and the what's the other taxi you would order? What's the name of it? Lift. Thank you, Alive and Awake. Lift. Lift. So, what does a witch do? It picks you up. What does lift do? It lifts you up. Same thing. What does a cab do? A cab? Whoa, that is that's kind of I'm not shitting on these people. I'm not at all. It's two directions to get somewhere. One's underground, one's above ground. If you if you get a cab, you just stand there and a cab picks you up and takes you somewhere underground and gets you where you need to go. And an Uber is a witch that will just fly you around, and Lyft will lift you up and drive you anywhere you want to go. One is pink, one is black, and one is what color? What color is the taxi? It's yellow. You got to pay attention to colors. They're all doing the same. They're getting you. They're getting you to where you want to go. The path is the path is yours to you prescribe your own path, but realize that I can call an Uber, I can call a Lyft, and I can call a taxi, or I can call a bus if you want to do that one. Suffolk, can I bless your life so I can grow mushrooms for everyone? Wow, look at that. Let's get quiet. Hmm. Surely I just did it. I'm gonna wait. Let Sepple know. But I already did it anyways. You good, man? Yeah, man. I mean, uh, remember this one little thing. Mushrooms grow on their own. If you leave the earth alone, like Sepple knows, Sepple, you should know if you're Sepple of Earth, you don't need to do anything. The earth always gonna do what it's gonna do. There's nothing you need to do. What you can do, if you'd like to, if that's what you adore. Um, how do mushrooms? Watch this TED talk. I know TED talks are not the greatest always because normally there's a bunch of nonsensical drama within the TED community. Who's the fuck is TED? What does TED mean? Teddy bear. Yeah. But what you can do is if you grow them, they will come. The thing is, Mother Earth did not ask for your assistance. Why do you think they call me Grandma? What the fuck do you think my name is? My name is Grandma. But they also, depending on who you're talking to, they call me Ayo, they call me Grandma, they call me Zen, they call me the Dan Il, they call me God, they call me everything. But as long as you call me, I'll answer. You don't have to, there's nothing you have to work hard for. But in return, if you instigate or enliven or inspire, those are the same words. Instigate seems normally like, oh, you're an instigator, you're gonna make some. No, you can instigate something good. You can enliven and you can inspire people. But instigation and inspire seem to be at odds with each other, but they're not like that. Instigation means to put something and plant it. It's kind of like a seed. I've been planting seeds for a long time. For lifetimes that most people don't know about. The seeds that I plant are to make you remember who you are and where you came from. So, mushroom power to the houseless. Thank you, super champion. So, what would you like Grandma to say? I love and adore all of you, and thank you for showing up for this indiscriminate uh, class of just talking and harmonizing in ways that other people. Hmm. Are there others? Who are they? Who are the others? Yeah, Super Champion Rocker just said it right there. You know what's funny, Super Champion Rocker? Is the houseless people always offer me mushrooms for free. They're just like, hey, would you like this? I'm like, don't you get it? I'm walking down the streets like I'm already made of these things. Grandma gave you mushrooms. Grandma gave you life. And it's not to say that I'm not a feminist. I'm not into like grandma heritage. I'm not saying that the female is the best. I ain't saying the male is the best either. I'm just saying find your center points. Find who you are. You are a hybrid of the most amazing things ever. Remember that. Remember this. Remember what I speak. Remember what you are. Your left brain, your right brain, your left foot, your right foot, your center point, your higher self, your lower self, your demon seed, and your God essence. Remember that. And then let it all go, and here you are again, listening to yourself talk. I'm only speaking because the reason I can talk for an hour and 20 minutes nonstop is because I'm speaking for what's going on in your mind. Oh, your parasites? No, 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 no. It's parallel sites. I'm parallel to you. Parasites means two eyes. Two. We have three eyes or one eye. Why do you think when you watch all the movies, there's someone that is a pirate that has one eye? Pirates. The pi. What is pi? What number is it? 3.14. 3.14 in a mirror is PIE. Or do you want to go with the phi 1.618? Okay, now what does that have to do with reality? Well, how does that affect me? How does it affect you? It doesn't affect anyone. It just says be yourself. Be you. Be you. Well, shit, there you are. So I told you all, I'm gonna be done with this in a second. Or 2 seconds. It's really been a pleasure. Thank you for allowing me a moment to speak and speak your minds for everyone to hear and be here now, be there later, and be where you were then, and put all of that into one stew, one pot, and be what you are. And here we are together again. Dirt, dirt, dirt. All right, guys, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. And girls, and homies, and buddies, and dudes, and dudettes, and beautiful creatures, and goofy ones too, and the threesomes and the foursomes, and all of the things that we do to be that right here. I'm gonna show you one thing. Merp, merp. Listen closely. The more you challenge your own mind, the more you become yourself. Because your mind is not you. You are the highest of all things. Bong bong, everybody. Have a beautiful night. Have a beautiful day. Stay in the darkness. Stay in the light. Be the things that no one else can be, which is dark and light at the same time, which creates something so profound. Ah, thanks, guys. Hey, do good things or do weird things. You know how I say. Fuck the bullshit. Stay true to yourself. Oh, and by the way, you can give me thumbs up, you can give me thumbs down because I'm gonna put this on private because you guys were here for this, and that makes you special. Cause fuck everybody else. If you want to hear this, those other motherfuckers gotta pay for this, and you gonna pay. You gonna pay with your blood. You gonna pay with your fucking money. You gonna pay with your life. You can pay with all. Oh shit! But I'm gonna give it back to you. I don't keep it for a long time. I just make sure I rearrange it. Yeah, thank you, Lucianne. Bye, guys. Have a good night or good day, whatever. Peace out. Wholeness in all that shit. The more you challenge your own mind, the more you are yourself. Thank you, Super Champion Rocker, for quote me on quote that. I didn't say that. That was you. You said that.